Hey, my family out here, they try to say I can't flip no more. They're happy 4th of July. They said I can't flip no more, so I'm gonna show them a little something. But my wife gonna have to grab my baby though, cause my baby gonna try to chase me if I go up here and do some flips real quick. Here, mama got it. Get the baby. Get the baby. Hold on.
Okay, now please don't.
I'm gonna go up there. I'm gonna go up the hill, come down the hill. Let me get all this junk out of my pocket. So I don't lose my underwear or nothing like that. If I do, keep rolling. Keep it straight. Keep it sideways. Keep it sideways.
Shy, watch him do this flip. He's gonna do some bathroom flips.
I forgot how rough this got. Stay back there. Stay back there.
Can't wait to see this.
You gotta get out the way, honey.
I'm sorry if I laugh and you break your leg.
Okay. I'll stop there. I'll stop there. Get asked a lot, how big are the tanks on 99%? And I say they're pretty damn big. So, I'm gonna show you how big these tanks are today. I was pretty empty. We put 267 gallons in there. And I know I can squeeze more in there. I'll probably be able to squeeze another 10 more gallons in there. But I won't, I'll just close it off. But that's how big these tanks are. 267 gallons. And I was at about a quarter tank on both tanks before I put this in, so it holds a lot, let's just say that. So I went ahead and just made it an even number just for the hell of it, but we got 277 in there. Like I said, I was at a quarter tank. I was at a quarter tank before I filled it up, so just a little under a quarter. So yeah, she can hold a lot. July, everyone. Just got down here to load up, drop the trailer and load up. But you know, it wouldn't be trucking if something goofy didn't happen. You know that, right? Something goofy has to happen. It's trucking, you know? Look at this shit. Bottom of the fuel tank is leaking. Boy, I tell you, if it's one thing, it's another thing. If it's one thing, it's another thing. Right? You know, like, it's always something. But whatever, it's trucking. That's why I don't want to pull the stainless right now, because I don't want to have to fix anything goofy because something goofy happened. So, but we up here getting loaded. I got the wife and the baby. They up in the truck doing something. I don't know what. I I had the baby ride with me, and she was watching her Frozen video or movie. But now I gotta try to source me a damn fuel tank or see if I can get it welded. I don't know what to do about the tank here. But let's see what they doing real quick. See what they up to. Here today. Yeah, buddy. That's just something different. Doors look smaller. Look like they chopped the top down. That's different. I was gonna take pictures of this, but I want you to take a look at this. Pretty much, if you look at that and that, pretty much at a half a tank right now. You know, I just filled it up the other day, and so we're pretty much at a half a tank. And I reset the triple meter when I left. 920 miles at a half a tank. Ain't too bad. We'll really get the real numbers about that when I get back up to Wisconsin and fill this thing back up, and then we'll have some real numbers and some real data to show what the fuel mileage is on this puppy with all the turbo upgrades and tune and new intake manifold on it. So yeah, I'll get that when I get up there, and we'll add that on so we can see how well she's doing, because 900 miles on a half a tank of fuel, pretty damn good. Even if you look at that, you know, split, you know, what is that, 300 something gallons down, still pretty damn good. So I'll get the real numbers, some real data. I'm hauling up the ass right now, but this guy is ass in the hauling right here, getting it done. Man, tired as a mud. Tired, yeah, but it's time to do some. Look at her, laid out. She ready to go to work, I guess. We're gonna find out, right? Gotta run down to Cincinnati. Stayed in a hotel last night. My oldest daughter just turned 16 yesterday, so we're in town trying to hang out and kick it. Got family coming in town, but you know, gotta get this money at the same time. So let's get this girl started up. See how she acts this morning. Need to give it a good bath, man. It's filthy. Seeing this truck up and down the highway, finally get to see it up close. That's a good looking 900 right there, buddy. Stainless steel. Whoa. There's double hump fenders. I want want to do those lights he's got on the side there on mine. Man, I really want to do those fenders. I always wanted to do these fenders for so long. I really like them, man. I like the ones I got on the W9, but I always wanted to do those. I need to get my quarters painted like he's got his all painted up. Nice wabash spread on there. It's a nice setup. Grill. All that. Got a little time today to play around with some stuff. And I'm gonna show y'all some stuff. Everybody says stuff about my headlights going down the highway, and I have a lot of stories of why my headlights dance going down the highway. And at the end of the day, there's only one thing I can really do. So we'll start off with we'll start from the beginning. How about that? See this scratch here? Right here? There was a bumper that got bent too. Let's see if you can see it. It might be gone. But there was a nick in my rim too. But that comes from being in Chicago in the summertime after a rainstorm. And after this rainstorm, I come to a traffic light in Chicago, and this guy, I was at a traffic light in Chicago, and it had just got done having one of those summer rains. And you know they say it's slipperyest right after it rains. So I'm in the intersection, stopped, and I'm on the phone with the wife. The light's green. It goes from green to yellow. So I'm already in the left turn lane. My front tires are pretty much in the intersection already. It's a smaller downtown Chicago intersection. And this guy was probably, let's just say right here, I'm in the intersection about to turn left. This is about where I am. He's in that grass over there heading this way. The light turns yellow and he's in that grass over there. He floored it from that point to this point. Floored it. And so like I said, the light had turned yellow and I started to proceed through it, and I looked and I seen he floored it because it was like an old 96 Chevy, like a Jimmy or a Trailblazer or something like that. And as he floored it, you see in the back of the car just do this kind of thing, and I'm like, oh yeah, he's gassing it. So I stopped because I'm like, man, if I continue this turn, he's going right into the side of the W9. So I stopped. Well, this fool realizes that at the intersection, to the right here of the intersection we're in, there's a cop sitting right there. So he sees the cop and he slams on his brakes and slides through the intersection uncontrolled and ends up hitting the driver's side of the W9, and then tries to take off down the road on a flat tire. Luckily that cop seen it, flew off, chased him. They're about 5 blocks down the road. I mean, they're far. 3 people get out of the car, they come down the road, all of a sudden they're limping, oh, I'm hurt, why'd you hit me, and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, man, whatever. They start trying to say it was my fault, and I'm just like, whatever. That ends. Oh, wait, there's more. The officer decided to give me a ticket for the accident for failure to control my vehicle. Or no, failure to clear the intersection. And I'm like, are you kidding me? But anyways, I really went at this officer for it, and then he says to me, oh, well, my girlfriend got in an accident, she got a ticket, and we're, basically he just told me we have to write a ticket to anyone involved in an accident in Chicago. there's a bigger scheme to that on this story, and I'll get to that in a minute. So this guy that hit me, like I said, I walked away from him once they started talking all that crazy talk, and I got back in my truck and was like, you know what, whatever. So now on my record, because I had American Eagle bumper, or is it American Eagle, whatever it is, where it curves. Well, the curve went into my steer tire, blew my steer tire, and I'm in the middle of Chicago. I had to get towed out of there. And guess what? An accident with a tow. You know, if you know anything, if you got your CDL, you understand what that means. I had to take a P test now. Now I got an accident on my record because of that. But all because he hit my, you know, passenger side and blew that tire, and I was in the middle of the intersection where it happened, so I couldn't do anything. I couldn't like limp it off to the side. So there's that. So I get the court date for that. I go to court, sitting in court. The DA comes up to me. She tries to make me a deal like, hey, look, what we'll do is we'll give you we'll put you on probation, and if you don't do anything bad, you know, we won't get you anything, but if you get another ticket or something, you know, it's gonna be bad for you. And I just looked at her like, I'm not taking this ticket. She's like, oh, well then you'll just have to see the judge. And I said, I'm gonna have to see the judge. Anyways, I see the judge. The officer was a stand-up guy, and I said to the judge basically like, no, I'm not taking the ticket, this wasn't my fault. The officer stood up, he said some legal stuff that they say to each other. I don't remember what he said, but basically she just dismissed it. Instead of just walking out and leaving, I turned around, I walked over to the officer, I shook his hand, I told him thank you very much, and I left. Now this is the twist. They thought I was gonna pay, I think the court cost was like 350 bucks if I would've just took the deal. It was like 350 plus like another $150. It was like all together $500. Listen, buddy, you're not gonna get me in that Chicago deal, I'm sorry. So that's the first accident of the W9. Then you got, I'll have to add pictures of it, but a guy turned too tight into a dock. I'll add pictures of that. And he tore up the whole side of the hood right here. All of this got tore up. And some of the front and the bumper got tore up too. That was accident number 2. I know I'm probably missing some more, but those are the 2 big ones that happened. Then recently, I got hit on this side. Oh, wait, am I skipping? I think it was the deer first. Then I got hit on this side. So basically, oh, there's more, wait. The tow company that towed it when the turbo blew went to one shop, then another shop. When I come back to pick it up, I got damage in here, damage here. You know, of course I got moisture in them. I gotta put new ones in here, but you know, but all this wasn't messed up until, you know, you can tell, if you look, you can see the scrapes in there from something scraping up against it and going up in there. So I don't know what the hell they hit that with. Then you got, so there's all that. Still got to put the new grill on and stuff. We're going to slow down here in about another 2 weeks and start getting this thing ready for the show. So all that, I'm going to try to open the hood real quick and show you inside the hood. All right, so there's all that I just said. I'll climb in this damn hood real quick. Oh, look at that. We got a bolt missing here. Well, that's good to find out. 2 bolts missing. Look at that. Wow. Get on that. But look at the hood. It's been repaired. So it's all cracked up. So that's why they dance when I'm going down the highway. So now, but also now I gotta fix whatever this is all about here. All this looseness, my intercooler and all that, because they took it apart to clean it at when they put the new turbo on. Obviously, they didn't put the bolts back in it. Look at it, it's rubbing on my grill. Look at this. Look at that. Well, I can't do nothing but thank y'all now, because I wouldn't have found it if I wasn't making this video for y'all. So, look at there.